stood out above all others, the Forerunners. The Forerunners were once a race not much different from you or I, but ages spent with the Illithid masters bent and twisted them into something else, something useful, and something injured. They were prized servants, showing strength, prowess, intellect, and completely broken in spirit, until one day. A young Forerunner made a discovery that would reshape the destiny of the Gith forever, and the multiverse as we know it. Forerunners were tasked with being the foot soldiers whenever masters invaded other planes. They were also tasked with clearing the fields of bodies after these incursions. One such Forerunner, by the name of Zerthamon, happened upon the body of a master that had fallen in battle. The body of the Illithid was strange to him. He had never seen one dead before. The masters had always been careful to bring their fallen to the elder brains that drove their race. But this one had been left behind. A metal object was jutting from its hideous skull. In that brief fleeting moment, a revelation came over young Zerthamon. The masters could be killed. In the years to come, the news had spread like a wildfire among the people. Small bands rose up, but were quickly quashed by the Illithids, who foolishly took little notice and did not foresee the looming danger. The masters found themselves suddenly outmatched when Gith came. Gith, once a commander who led the foot soldiers of the masters in conquest, now banded together the rebellious factions of the Forerunners and dealt blow after brutal blow to the Illithid Empire, razing their cities, slaughtering their elder brains, and she drove the Illithid race to near extinction. Gith built a hierarchy of the people and kept a group of trusted commanders close to help advise and lead the Forerunners to victory. One such leader held her closest trust, the Forerunner known as Zerthamon. While Gith sharpened the hate and rage of the people into a weapon to thrust into the heart of the Illithid Empire, Zerthamon was tasked with honing the will of the people against the Illithid's fell psionics, creating barriers the masters could not overcome. It was on their eve of victory that the fateful declaration was made, and the war took a turn for the worse. The Illithid Empire had crumbled, the remaining masters scattered and went into hiding. Gith had gathered the people and announced that she would lead the war into the multiverse, scour the plains for the remaining masters, and build the people a new empire to conquer the realms. Zerthamon disagreed. He said they had already won. Subjecting others to this tyranny would make them no better than the masters, that driving the people into the war would be a new form of bondage and slavery. Gith spoke. It is at no time. Our will and our hearts will all be under the sea. Her blade was met by Zerthamon's. He replied, "There cannot be two skies." In that moment, the will of the people broke into two. Brother fought against brother in a civil war that had lasted for countless ages. The Githyanki followed their warrior queen to the astral plane, where they carved their city out of the heart of a dead god, known only as Tunarath, the One in the Void. The Githzerai followed Zerthamon into the chaos, where they used their sheer willpower to forge the swirling miasma into massive fortress monasteries. From their respective homes, the two races fought and plotted against each other, their ancient grudge keeping them isolated and vengeful. The only beings they hated more were their old masters. And from this perch of animosity and distrust is where our story begins. Let me change the map.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene.
I got it, but I was coughing.
I was thinking it.
I was muted and coughing, but that was great.
That was beautiful.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'm trying to play some characters here.
Oh, by the way, Brett's game starts in about a half an hour, so you might have to listen to his kibitzing too.
Well, you could just tell him to shut the fuck up. I know he won't listen to me, but still.
Oh, he won't be able to hear you. You'll just be able to hear him.
You know what?
I am.
We can make do. We can just tell Shinobi to shut the fuck up.
He's the surrogate.
Surrogate husband? That sounds weird.
It's,
Okay, the two
you know
Giths
what? It wouldn't be the first time.
The Spelljammer hums in near silence, and your sleep is largely undisturbed on this journey. You are awakened by a combination of the sensation of slowing and the sound of your mentor stepping below decks. Are you awake? Kustatet, your teacher and mentor for the past year, waits patiently as the fog of sleep leaves your mind. His face had always had a hardness to it, for as long as you have known him, but today it seemed even grimmer than normal. We are nearing Venopenthe and preparing to make port. He turns and heads back. When you head above deck, the swirling miasma of chaos matter surrounds the ship. Rivers of fire coalesce into earth and air rivulets that flow past the prow. Purple, pink, and blue gases fill the void, struggling to find new forms to take and blanketing everything outside of the ship in a strange fog. It is surprising that the Githzerai, so structured on discipline and stoicism, would be at home in the great chaos of limbo. The nebulous gases part some distance ahead, and from out of the depths, the great black monolith towers of the monastery of Venopenthe rise above the haze. Cracks run upward along the surface of the stone, and you can see chunks of the material drifting away and returning to the limbo. Kusatet's eyes fall upon the ruination, and a frown forms across his face. If you have any questions or want to pick up any knowledges, now would be the time.
Well, who is this? All of us, or is it one
No, this
of
is
us?
for the two Githzerai.
That would be
Okay.
Val and I.
I was about to say, so to like they're on a spaceship.
Essentially, yes. They're on a spell.
Okay. Spelljammer.
How did you spell that name?
Venopenthe?
There were a couple of names I guess I need to spell then. Venopenthe and what, Kustatai?
Kusatet.
Kusatet.
Venopenthe is Veno space Penthe.
Okay.
This is your sister monastery. Just a second.
We
Your sister
get a
but-
text channel in the Discord for notes, please.
I will do so. Did you want it right now?
I mean, whenever you're able.
Well, that's a very different
There
word.
you go. Did everyone just see that?
Yes. No?
No.
Nope.
Open.
Okay.
Only for me.
I mean,
Okay.
oh, there's
where?
one right here that says notes under text channels.
Yep. There you go. I just put that in.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Got it. Sorry, I was.
Yeah, losers, you guys didn't see that? Duh.
Okay. No.
Does everyone see the map right now?
No. It is
Nope.
completely black.
All right,
I
let me
see my
fix
health
that.
bar.
I think that.
Yes, black as well.
Blackness of dark.
How about now?
Ah, I can see
there
now.
it is.
Oh,
Okay.
there was for a second.
It's blacker than my soul.
Whole
Does
map,
everyone see it
and then
now or no?
it
I
was
can s-
dark and full of terrors.
I can see that it's illuminated like where we are on the Spelljammer, as well as the like a little bit of the monastery. Like we're pulling up to a dock.
I saw it, and now it's gone.
What?
Yeah, it was there for a moment.
Both your Githzerai can see about a 60-foot radius on the map.
All right. So,
Githzerai, sorry.
Christina Lynn, you're saying you cannot see the map right now?
I did see it, and then it disappeared.
Good filthy
You might have
Gith Yankee.
to. You might have to rejoin this server if you cannot see it. But okay, so as long as we're in here right now, for those
Same.
who are here. Venopenthe, your sister monastery,
Mhm.
place of study. They
Okay.
focus heavily on the teachings of Zerthamon, but also on the nature of the planes themselves and the Gith race's place among them. Kusatet is your master. He's basically the your mentor for this journey. And he's also been your healer, Val, because you're the one who managed to escape an illithid hive about a year
Right.
ago.
Okay.
Kusatet is KU dash SATEHT.
SATH.
TEHT.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Alright.
in your current mission right now, your home monastery of Aikuluan lost contact with its sister monastery, Venapente. They haven't heard from it for weeks. They are not answering the Kingstone summons. Kusatet has planned an expedition to investigate and has brought you along to assist. That's what you are doing here. I had that in questions, and I realized, no, that's probably something that should be noted right off the bat.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
I'm going to mark this guy too, so that I know who he is. Yeah. So that's leader. Right. That's Kusatet right there.
Yeah, I still
Because-
don't. I don't know if it's because I'm not supposed to or what.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going
Same.
to try something else. Hold on a second. I'm going to put your guys' figures on here. They are not here. They are just
Ah,
that did it.
I see.
Yeah.
I see a circle of light.
There we go. Yeah, I'm not there, so that's why I don't see it.
Okay.
There you go.
I
So
just-
you guys can go ahead and watch as observers for this and just kind of keep along with them. Otherwise, yeah, I'd say just kind of keep where they're at, and you are not actually there on the map. You're just there to witness this.
Okay.
Kusatet is busy tying off the boat right now, or the spelljam right now, and getting ready to head up the docks.
He's mooring the Spelljammer. Sorry. Navy. Can't help it.
I was thinking it. I didn't say it.
They're
Yes,
not
he's
ropes,
mooring
they're
it.
lines.
I was not Navy, so deal with it. We don't moor our airplanes, okay?
I know you park them, right?
We drive them, as my friend once told me.
And our ships catch them.
Well, not their shit, not their planes. Their
No,
planes, their planes aren't
Actually,
amphibious.
Are
We
you
had
coming?
catch.
That's Kusatet.
Oh,
There's something very wrong as you go ahead as you're approaching this. One of the things you notice is there's cracks running along the ground, but the place is strangely quiet. There's no one around at the moment.
I'm assuming that the ground probably would be in better condition normally.
Yeah, most of it is forged out of the stone chaos matter, the void of limbo. But at this point in time, a lot of it's cracking away. It should not look like that. And fine. There we go.
Is there a version of mentor that I would be calling them besides mentor, like like a sensei or
You could refer to them as a Zerth.
Zerth?
Zerth.
Okay.
Okay.
They're kind of seen as a revered knight. It's sort of a revered knighthood among the Githzerai.
Okay.
Kusatet stops and he's looking up to the right here as he sees somebody that's lodged within the rock itself. And Githzerai is dying right now and unable to move at this point in time. He almost seems to be melded with the stone.
I'm still waiting for Sassy to give me what accent we're doing. So
I have no. I was kind of hoping you'd take the lead.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hear so many fucking accents.
that's why I was kind of like, whatever he chooses, I'm just gonna go with it. Because I mean, I can go real like hard and into an accent or something.
Oh
don't
my
think-
god.
Don't think.
Oh, I moved the wrong person. My bad. I moved somebody else.
Yeah, you.
Because they look the fucking same. There we go. There's Kusatet. He's looking at it. You can see it.
Okay.
As you begin to look around the place, you can see there are actually more instances of this with Githzerai lodged in the stone, either dead or dying. And the place is crumbling to the ground.
What caused this?
Now, Githzerai, when they forge their stuff out of Limbo, Limbo is chaos matter, so everything around it is formless. However, Githzerai are able to form pockets of order out in it with the sheer willpower combined of whatever community they currently have.
Okay. I think.
Should we end their suffering?
So,
Are they suffering?
Yes, they're definitely suffering. Kusatet sees some more off to the side, but he gives some thoughts to the possibility of ending the suffering. And even now, you see something up in the sky starting to come down. No, scavengers are here. We don't want them to know of our presence. We must hurry. He heads this direction. Off to your left, up these stairs, leads up to the living quarters of them up in the towers.
Okay.
But he is heading straight towards the library. And that would also be where the keening stones are. And down here to the south, you can actually see a lot of the Formless Void had redone itself. The bricks just broke into rivulets of water and earth. Must goes this way. Be cautious, quiet. Think the slaughter coming. Over here, the doors have been broken off, and you see what appears to be in the center of the library itself. Oh, sorry, I got distracted here. Every time she types it in, it pops up, and there is a notification. I thought someone was trying to ask me something.
Is this a skeleton right here?
Sorry, not sorry.
No, it's all right.
You can do
It's a
some
witness
Babel
gets
streamer
right,
mode to
it's
stop that.
pulled into it. So there is a scroll sitting upon this, and upon a pedestal in the center here, and several dead Githzerai litter around the room right now. Kusatet steps over and he examines the scroll for a second. A look of horror crosses his face, and he rolls it up quickly and puts it into a case on his back. We have to take this out of here now and go.
We sure it wasn't left as bait?
No, it was not Bates, but I have a feeling it's what was responsible for this. There is a crashing sound up above in one of the towers, and you can hear something up there scrambling around.
What is that?
I have to scroll all the way up here. There we go.
Yeah, gotta zoom out.
No, I'm not that. It's the DJ list.
DJ
In make
Pan's
case,
been
we
the
must
ones
get
and
back to the
twos.
ship. And now, go ahead and roll initiative, please.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Spelljammer's one word, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Just to be clear, just them, not
Yeah.
everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just them two.
That's a 10 for me.
Okay. Oh, you didn't have your character selected when you did it.
No.
Go ahead and do it again, and I can adjust the number.
I like that 16, but I mean, you know,
Doesn't like a 16.
right?
Zith, you go first. I'm going to put Kusatet on your torn order.
Okay, so the only way in and out of this building, or this room that we're in, I'm assuming is the way that we came.
Yes.
These...
Oh, so this door next to my character is closed then?
That's not a door. Sorry.
It's a wall.
That is...
Oh,
I didn't fix the dynamic lighting there.
No, you're
No
fine.
worries.
See up there.
gotcha.
Ignore it. Look. do
It
not
has
look
been
at the man
ignored.
behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I will... Oh, man. Nerves of Steel. I'm gonna move a little ways down here to probably next to our master.
He used a dash action to go ahead and
Okay.
double his movement.
Okay, then I'm gonna follow suit. So,
Okay.
what was that? I was here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Right there, I think. So yeah, I'll do that. And that's my
Yep.
turn.
My mom was asking me a question. That's my mommy, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Totally forgot how to like move your character along the line.
You can hear some screaming from above. They've obviously busied themselves with some of the victims already up there. Val, your turn.
Yep. Just trying to figure out what button it was to move your person along the line, but that's my path. Oh, I got
Okay.
a select button. Boop, 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 boop.
I like to imagine that's the actual sound your feet make when you run
Yep.
now.
Just little
Oh.
boop boops.
Eric, what did you say?
What do you mean? What did I say?
What did they hear?
They heard some screaming from above
Yeah.
as the slaughter killing some of the victims up there that are already stuck in the walls.
Just a little nom nom happening. It's fine. That was my turn there.
Okay. Zith, it's yours and the master's turn and Kusatet's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to ready my light crossbow. If something comes out, until basically I see the master move again, I'm gonna just keep a slight bit of distance.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my turn.
I'm just gonna dash, but I'm not gonna go past Earth.
It's not your turn yet. The
Nope,
slot's
okay.
turn next.
Yeah,
You
he totally knew that. He was just getting ready for his turn, that's all.
In original Star Wars, you'd had to proclaim your intended action well before you could actually take it so that other people could plan around you, which I thought was fucking stupid.
That sounds ridiculous.
That sounds like slowing down combat very much.
Yeah.
So there is there is a loud crunch as something lands on the building nearby. And you see the slot digging into one of the Githzerai that are stuck up there right now.
Okay.
And he turns and he sees you. Also, you have your crossbow ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, you can take your shot then. You readied an action for it, so.
All right. If it sees us, then for sure I'm going to take that. We'll...
Nope.
Yep.
Well, you have its attention. It lets out a howl, and you hear an echo of other howls from up there.
Oh, well, fuck.
Val, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. I saw him shoot that as he was going, so. Hold on, getting used to running everything off roll 20. Looking for my spells. There they are. Oh, they're all the way on. Okay, sorry. First time looking at this stuff. Okay. So I'm going to do a Ray of Frost at it.
Okay. That hits. Oh, hold on a second.
What's the name of the character that shot and missed?
No, it does hit.
Viz, I think.
Ah, and there's no saving throw on it, huh?
No, because it's a ray, so.
Okay, 6 cold damage.
And then
right.
reduce 10 feet.
All right.
That'll be me.
and it seems to be largely unaffected. Its damage is minimal.
Okay.
It is now Zith's and Sukatet's turn. Sukatet turns at you both as you're firing at it, like, "You need to go now. We're not ready for this."
Okay.
And he will wait right there.
20,
Go now, and I will follow.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right. I will follow orders. And I'll move to there. That's my turn.
All right. Mm-hmm. 5, 10, 15, 20. And 15, 20. You hear another crunch, and another one comes clambering down that building there. And you can see other ones up in the ramparts as they've got the sense of live prey. Val, your turn.
Onto it. Just going to all booty. Right behind. And just yell out to Zerth. Don't be a mata.
Zith, it is yours and Sukatet's turn.
Yep. I'll keep going. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Sukatet steps back while you're doing that. You see him mutter something under his breath, and he puts up a rock wall that covers these two squares right here between.
Okay.
And then he continues on.
All right. And my turn there.
Okay. And he is able to run past and get to there.
And then
The two of them are working on that wall. And the wall crumbles. Val, it's your turn.
Probably can't get past this, so it's just sort of getting stuck behind the conga line right now.
You can't. Okay, so you can't move through space. It's a little too far for you.
I've got 10 more feet, but
You can go past them. You can move through an ally space. That's not an
Okay.
issue.
Slowpoke.
Me first.
Get the lines.
Zith, it is yours and Sukatet's turn.
I'll move to here. And yeah, I'll get onto the deck of the ship and help anybody who's coming across to get on, and then be prepared to ready the lines.
Sukatet gets quickly into the helm. Now, the Spelljammer helm is essentially a chair that sits in the back of the ship, and in order to use it, you've got to have a crown, which he has. He goes ahead and places his Spelljammer crown on his head. You can feel the hum of the ship as it's starting up.
Okay.
that's their turn. Val, your turn. Zith, as you're loosening the lines there, and Val, as you manage to jump onto the ship, Sukatet's tosses you the case. Take this below deck and hide it fast.
Take it now below deck.
And you.
Dun 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 dun. Dun. All right.
Well, I mean, it's kind of space Pirates of the Caribbean. So would it be more like Star Wars music, or would it be Pirates music?
It's on a ship.
Just more
Star Wars
synthesizer.
is more operatic. It's a space opera, so I'm guessing it would be more pirate.
1 second here.
Actually, maybe more Lara Croft Tomb Raider because this was fairly a new tomb, granted, but totally you guys just robbed someplace and dipped.
Indiana Jones. Got it.
Indiana Jones.
Ba ba da bum bum ba
Okay,
da.
fine. John Williams. We'll go with John Williams.
Oh my god. All right. Well. Let's see, there's Britus.
Eurycritus.
There's Xanath. And then Shen, I'm putting you on here so you can see what's going on, but you're an observer.
I am an observer.
Val and Zith. There we go.
That means you
Can
update
you
when
guys
there's
see all right?
Wait.
Oh,
a-
double.
am I the observer?
No. You're just an observer.
No, I'm not. I'm not the watcher.
You're just there to update when there's a block update.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so for the Gith Yankee at this point in time, this is for you. Lois, are you present? I just want to make sure you're. I know that you're on mute. I just want to make sure you're present, though. Awesome. Cool. You have your orders, Kavaz. Do not fail me. Zieri's voice rings cold and sharp through the cabin door. You couldn't. Oh, you know, hold on. Make sure my laptop's up on my lap. Can everyone hear me all right?
Mhm.
Cool. Zieri's voice rings cold and sharp through the cabin door. You couldn't hear much of what she'd said just before, but the last command was unmistakably clear. Kavaz's voice replies, "Yes, Commander." You can't help but feel that he sounds like a whipped dog. Kavaz steps out onto the deck and quickly tucks the keening stone away in his collar. His mood always seemed to sour after talking with Zieri. But today, it was tempered with purpose. His eyes scan you both as if he considered taking his lashings out on you, but he doesn't. Zieri had a way of humbling him that stuck for great lengths of time. A noise akin to a rushing wind sounds off in the distance, the echoes bouncing off the nearby asteroids. Kavaz lets a crooked smile creep into the dark corners of his face. And there is our quarry, just where Zieri said to me. He nods. You look in the direction he indicates between the port and bow, and you see a brilliantly colored portal opening into the astral void. It spits out another spelljammer, a small craft with Githzrai markings, your traitorous kin. Kavaz sits at the helm and slips up his spelljammer crown on, and you feel the interceptor lurch forward in response. "Man the harpoon, reel them in. I want that case. The silver swords must not remain in the hands of thieves." And this is for Lois and Miss Redding. Do you have any knowledge or questions at this time? Stuff that you would like to know about for this? Anything that you heard that you would like the explanation on?
Well, I mean, I would really like a transcript of all the bullshit you just said because I did not keep up with my notes.
I was
I
gonna
will
say
put
that I
this
was trying
online.
to be mean and be that person to ask for like a help, but I really need help.
I will be that asshole. 'Cause
Um,
I am that asshole. So, yeah. If you see my last note, that's what I got. I
Also,
was trying to pay attention.
just in case anybody's wondering, like I'm recording the audio for this so that I can go back and update my notes as well. So
Okay.
if anybody would like access, I can make it accessible to everybody.
That's the dude that got A's in college.
This is the guy who did
Yeah,
not
you
go
got
to
that
college.
Okay, if
Maybe,
you
baby.
had,
But
that's
he
the dude
did
that
get
would
A's in
have.
high school.
No, I did not.
I can.
I took
A's for ass
Theory,
whooping, maybe.
the
I-
group on your back.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's more like I'm the guy who plays TTRPGs, has terrible attention span and hearing. So
Okay.
I need 3 or 4 chances at things.
Too. That's why my volume's so far up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go through some.
I would love a coffee, by the way, Sass.
Oh, I just realized like everybody probably introduced themselves well before I got dragged into this dog and pony show. So my name is Christina Lynn. I'm Mrs. Redding because I'm married into a Redding, and I have played with Eric for a very long time over the span of in person and out of person. I am partially deaf because I work in construction, and I've been playing D&D for like ever. So yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Everyone, this is my poor deaf nerd friend.
Fuck you.
Hello.
Your mom loves me more than she loves you.
No, she doesn't. You take that back.
My
No,
mom
she
loves
told
most
me.
of my friends more than she loves me, so.
Truth hurts.
Except for me.
I
So-
basically invited his mom to my birthday party and told her yes, she could bring her son.
Yes, that's true. That happened.
I do love the tarot deck though, and the charm is in hanging from the Jeep rearview mirror. So if you want to let her know that, be my guest.
I will let her know that. Okay, so did you have any questions about your current mission?
No, because I one can't hear you again, and two, I was trying to take notes and I got 2 lines.
That's
You don't
fair.
have to take notes. I'm just talking about information right now. So you know.
Oh, okay. So
doing.
how long have I been on the ship?
You've been on this ship for a little while now. You've been working with Kavaz for about a year.
Kebab.
Uh,
Is that a K B K A B?
Q. Q.
God damn it.
Q. Yeah, I know.
Also,
Fantasy spelling.
I don't take notes. I refer to my colleagues. But I would like to know, have I been on the boat the same amount of time as she has?
Yes. Okay, so what you are silver sword hunters. So for silver swords, Githyanki silver swords are more than just powerfully enchanted weapons. They are symbols of station awarded only to Githyanki knights in the service of Lakith. Any non-Githyanki wielding such a sword risks the wrath of Githyanki forces hunting them down to retrieve it. You are part of that force.
Oh, we're the fucking police.
Yeah, pretty
Mm.
much.
Oh my god. Oh my goddamn god.
I have feelings about this, Eric.
Hey,
Is
does
it
any
more like bounty hunter? Okay.
More like
Hey,
Bushido.
Val, do you smell bacon?
Wait.
I have
Do I
serious
get-
issues with
Do I
this,
get
by the
donuts?
way.
Second of
No,
all,
you are not. You are not the
Do
police.
I get-
What you are bounty hunters essentially.
Oh, okay.
You're looking specifically.
Okay, now
You
okay,
are
okay,
looking.
but am I like Dog the Bounty Hunter or am I like Boba Fett?
Throw the donuts overboard.
Oh no, it's
You're more like Indiana Jones.
no, your
You're
dog.
looking
Not a bounty
specifically for.
hunter.
You're
So
looking
I
for
have a-
specific relics that are stolen that belong to your people. That is
Okay.
how they operate.
I say this from the depths of
Yeah,
my
but-
soul, from the line of which my career should have taken on behalf of every single historian out there. Indiana Jones has no morals and no ethics, and he's a goddamn tomb robber who's just looking to get some pussy. Okay,
that motherfucker
so
is a pirate.
he is not a bounty hunter, though.
Also, everything would have turned out exactly the same in the movies, regardless
Tell
of
you
whether
what,
or not he
we'll
was
go
there.
ahead and just cancel this campaign, and you guys can go ahead and make gnomes in space. How's that sound?
All right.
Do I get my space hamster?
No.
God damn it.
Okay. Wait, there's space hamsters.
All right.
Kavaz is the captain.
captain. So give Gigi love
Kavaz
and kisses
is-
and then go to bed.
Kavaz
No.
is the captain of your interceptor, and he leads the Silver Sword Hunters.
Okay.
He
Okay.
answers to Commander Zieri, and you answer to him. When he is promoted or killed, one of you will be eligible to take his place as captain.
Nice. I'd like to mark him with death.
Zieri she's a Silver Sword Knight who leads multiple Githyanki task forces on specialized missions. In this case, hunting for the coveted Githyanki Silver Swords.
Amend that. I want to mark her with death.
Well, if you kill her, Kavaz will take her place. So,
God damn it.
it.
Okay, so
Work your way
Kavaz is
up.
the captain of the Interceptor. What is the Interceptor's name?
It doesn't have a particular name. They're not naming their ships wasn't really a Githyanki thing. They
Sure.
just called it an interceptor because it's a style of.
It's Jeremy.
As I said, no real ship could outrun the Interceptor.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Okay.
They've
Okay.
got- they're
Okay.
IRS agents.
How do I find my character sheet again so I can figure out what I can fuck up?
I love it. I love it.
I don't
I
know how
love
you
it.
open your character sheet on your phone. I wish I could help you out with that, but I don't access Roll20 with my phone. If anyone else here has,
It should be the same icons for the tabs. So you're going to look at the tab that looks like a newspaper folded in half. That's where your notes and your character sheet should be.
Mm-hmm.
Notes outside of Roll20, of course, I'll be keeping in Discord, and anybody else is free to add in.
I will also, when I'm making all of these, I'm going to throw it all into a OneNote document, and then I will make that accessible to everybody.
cool, very cool.
So,
Yep.
Okay, so the Interceptor
Tax
has
credit
weaponry.
in this group.
The Githzerai Spelljammer does not.
Okay.
yeah, we dumped it for,
Wait.
speed.
However, down below decks, there is a number of scrolls that are available for being used for this purpose, which Kustatet goes ahead and lets you know to grab.
All right.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and everyone roll for initiative, please.
Except the Watcha.
The DM and me keeps fucking rolling off screen.
You're not the DM right now.
How did I roll? a zero?
Yes.
Oh, 19. Okay. It's weird. It didn't go into initiative.
Character sheet.
Oh, because I wasn't selected.
Core.
Yeah, you got to select your.
Initiative.
Oh yes, because we're on a different page now.
Yeah.
And I'm using this ship for their own movement in this turn order. Kustatet and Kavaz will not be having initiative because they are piloting the ships.
Okay.
Can't break the concentration.
For the Interceptor, you have cannons and you have a ballista that fires a harpoon, which is what Kavaz had instructed you to go ahead and do to reel them in. Who is missing? Oh, yep, Lois. Okay, so she's having a hard time being pulled up. Were you able to get your character sheet, Lois?
Okay, so I pulled it up, but it's been like loading, and I have all these symbols and percentages and bullshit. So
Tell you what, I'll roll your initiative for you, so you'll be on there.
thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Super aggravating.
And for whatever reason, I did the wrong thing. I messed up the ships. Hold on a second.
What?
There we go. Now
Okay.
you're on.
All right.
Okay.
I can't even see what you rolled for me, so it's all good.
You're
I would
going
like
right
to
after.
know, do I have any spells that I can cast on these other people's? Like, is
you
there
are right.
anything where I can be like, yeah, I curse the people?
What you can do is you can actually man the harpoons and try to reel them in. So
Word.
it
Okay.
takes one turn to load it, one turn to fire it.
Damn, the torpedo's full speed ahead.
And there's no
Alright.
brass monkeys on this boat.
Is there anything I can shoot other than a person?
You can shoot their boat if you can take their boat down.
Can I
What's
shoot the boat? Will I get in trouble?
No, you won't get in trouble. It's
You're
not your
being
turn.
told to do it.
Oh.
what spells
Yeah.
are readily available?
There is a lightning bolt scroll, and there are several magic missile scrolls, all cast as if done by a third level character.
Sweet. I'm going to use one of the magic missile scrolls. And I'm going to aim for the guy. Would I be able to... Where's
There's a
the
range.
dude with who's controlling the ship?
You're talking for Kavaz?
Yeah.
Somebody's measuring range right now.
Oh, so they're within 120 feet no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's magic missiles range, if I remember correctly. Right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, then I'm gonna target the pilot of their ship with the third level magic missile scroll.
All right.
Yep, 120.
I'm just checking real fast.
Okay.
All right, so you can get 5 darts.
Perfect. All 5.
All right, go ahead and roll. Give me the 5d4s, and these each one's +1.
All right, 5d4. So it's in the chat there.
Total of 16 damage.
Okay.
All right, so there is a shout of surprise as Kavaz is smacked with several missiles from a distance there. Gritus, it is your turn.
Are you talking to me, husband? No, you're not. I
That
love
would,
you.
that would be you, Lois. So Lois, for using this this weapon, we're going to go ahead and add your weapon proficiency for it.
Okay, I'm here. Shoot that motherfucker.
Okay. So you've got your proficiency bonus of +2. You'll be using your dexterity because you're actually aiming a ranged weapon. You're not using strength on this one. It is
Okay,
already
how do
loaded, so
I-
you get 1 shot off the bat, and then you're going to have to reload it each time that you want to reuse it again.
Okay, I don't know how to roll a dexterity check, so can I just roll a die?
Yeah, so what you're going to do is go to the advanced dice roller. You're going to roll a d20 and do +3.
Please stop touching me. 20 +3. I think I did that right. I don't know.
No. What happened here?
Well, the first
That
one,
was
the first one she,
D20 plus 3 D20.
the one that she rolled was a 3, so 3 plus 3 would be 6.
Yeah, no, it misses. Lois,
Is
stop
that
rolling.
right?
No, stop rolling.
Okay.
So many dice.
Your first one missed. I'm sorry. You're gonna have.
I can't see anything. Everything is covered. So
You're good.
I just. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Val, it is your turn.
All right, I'm also going to grab magic missile. There's multiple of
Okay.
those. You said right?
There are 2 magic missiles and 1 lightning bolt.
Okay.
Missile the
Yeah.
darkness.
I will grab both of those and hand one off to hand the lightning bolt off to oh my god, what's your name?
Mine?
Yeah.
That's a really good question. I just drew a blank too.
Well,
Zith.
You had 3 of them. You had 2 magic missile scrolls and 1 lightning, and one of them just got used.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah,
down to.
I'm grabbing a magic missile and I'm giving him the lightning.
Got it.
Because he said he only grabbed the magic missile.
Mhm.
So I'm saving 10 feet of movement for him to go down and pick it and come back up.
He's such a nice
Um,
boy.
I know. But I'm going to. Do you allow holding of casting the magic missile like you would a spell?
A what?
Like
Holding?
Holding my action to cast it as a reaction once I see someone else go to a different harpoon or cannon or whatever.
Okay.
Readying. He's talking about readying.
Yeah.
Yeah, readying an action.
All right.
I just didn't know if he allows it for spell scrolls. Is all.
I'll say yes if you're reading it for a specific thing. But you gotta be specific. You're saying you're specifically waiting for someone else to man a weapon?
Okay, so you said that there's that ballista on the front and then there's just cannons on the side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah, one of the other cannons.
Okay. All right, the ship's turn to move. And you start to realize that this is getting a little bit more dangerous out here. There we go.
Ooh.
Xanath, your turn.
All right. That's the wrong window. Okay. Let's see. I did send you a message, by the way.
Oh, you had 2 mage hands. I can remove it later. It's not.
Okay. Okay.
We can.
All right. So I don't know who this guy is. I'm gonna boop it. Why isn't it booping?
Is it the guy on the fantail?
Yeah.
That's me.
Awesome. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you with that. I believe you have. Is it allow for save? No, I just have to make a ranged spell attack. Oh fuck! Is that how I do it? Yep, that's how I do it. Does a 24 hit?
Barely.
Nice.
What?
Yes, no, it hits, It's a joke.
Nor for his ego.
Okay, so 4d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
$19 points.
Oh.
Well, I'm
I
down.
might be slow, but I'm mighty.
I'm down.
And I'm done.
Okay. Zith, you're down.
Mm-hmm.
You make a death saving throw.
Come on, I clicked it.
Oh wait, I'm gonna make a soliloquy. Get those bastards!
Mm.
Okay,
There
now
you
I'm
go.
done.
Okay, it looks like it's one success.
Hi.
Gritus Bosom, your turn. If you want to fire the harpoon again, you will have to use an action to reload it.
Do I
Oh, yeah.
lose my turn if I reload it?
What's that?
If I use my turn, do I reload it? I mean, if I, God damn it,
Yes, that's exactly it.
do I lose my turn if I reload it?
You are using your turn to reload it.
Fuck no. Anything else I can do?
No?
Uh,
Sorry, that's the downside of being a fighter that's based on melee. I don't think you have any range.
add some random man like.
There's no brass monkeys on this ship.
All right. I guess I'll use my turn to reload it.
Okay. Val, it's your turn.
All right.
Nobody swapped any weapons, so they didn't trigger your
Yeah, I know.
thing.
Is there any healing on this ship?
I could have swapped weapons.
You don't have healing?
I am a sorcerer.
Oh, okay.
So do I just kick Zith off the ship?
There might be some healing scrolls downstairs. You might be able to find one. I wouldn't.
Don't worry, Val. I can heal.
I mean, that's nice, but
You might have to rummage below and see if you can find a scroll. You want to give me a investigation?
thinking if I actually want to do it. I mean,
Do what?
he is right next to the edge. Quick kick. We might be a little bit lighter. We might be able to move a little bit faster.
Fun game, Nigel. You're out of the game.
Don't worry, I'll start making my other character that's on the other ship.
The one with the mega blaster.
Yeah.
All right, investigation. This isn't my thing either.
You managed to find a handful of scrolls. Luckily for you, healing scrolls are pretty much standard with a cross on them, so it's pretty universal. You find something.
Okay. I grab, shove in pockets, and fucking head upstairs.
Okay.
Useless.
All right, so Kusutet veers around one of the asteroids, and oh shit, what am I doing? Why did this show up? That's not there yet. There we go. There we go. Xanath, your turn. I bet you're feeling pretty good after you one-shot at one of them, huh?
Yes, I did. I'm probably gonna do it again, actually, because I'm a vindictive bitch, and somebody stole my Cocoa Puffs. Okay,
Oh,
we'll go right here for this one. I got 3 of these bitches, so I just used one. Let's do another one.
okay.
I want my silver. Does not hit.
No.
I already know that one.
No, definitely not.
Blows a hole in her own ship.
So,
We win.
yeah, you saw the guiding bolt go flying past and completely miss you.
Well, maybe the lady's blessing is not on that one, but I'll get them. I'll get them. Watch.
Zith, your turn. A death saving throw, please.
Yep.
That's a
Husband,
success.
are you talking shit about me over there? I feel like you're talking shit about me.
Curtis, you want to take another shot?
Lois.
Hey, just give me a 1d20 and I'll know to add a +3.
Yes, I do every week when we play D&D. Can't
Lois?
hit a fucking thing.
What up?
It's your turn. Did you want to take an attack?
Yeah, shoot it.
Yeah. All right, so give me a d20 and we'll add a +3.
Okay, boss.
Fuck that bitch.
I don't see anything. I'm gonna click for the direction. Did I do it?
Okay.
Did it do it or did I click it again?
So just yeah, it hits. So Val, just as you were stepping above deck, you saw the harpoon slam into the back of the ship and sink into the wood. And there is a sudden lurching as the ship feels the pressure of both ships. Gritus, you got your hit. So it is Val's turn.
All right. Fucking healing scroll to the unconscious asshole in the corner.
All right. Give him 2d4 plus 4.
Marvel movies, I know a lot of people have kind of soured on them, but certainly Disney has a little more of a bit of an extreme.
Hey,
It's
Zith,
not-
you're back up and going. I mean, you're lying on the ground, but your mortal wounds are feeling a little bit better.
Dot. How you done?
Well, that's nice.
And just for understanding,
Twice.
after seeing that guiding bolt go over my head once more, I'm gonna stay like head almost below deck. So I know I'm probably gonna have to fucking heal this guy again. So I'm just gonna.
Todd. But then everyone.
The ships lurch here. And Christina Lynn and Lois, you guys feel your Spelljammer lurch as one of the asteroids just barely graze it.
Hmm.
One more time. What do you say?
Your Spelljammer lurches as one of the asteroids that just got narrowly missed by the Thrice ships.
I don't know what that means.
Raises
But,
your-
okay.
There's a big rock that our boat just barely hit.
So do we need to patch it or I don't understand. Are we?
Your
Can we?
ship
Are we
took
able?
minor damage. That's all.
Oh.
Your ship.
So we're just slowly sinking.
No, you're not sinking. You're good. Xanath, it's your turn.
Nice. All right.
And you can hear Kavaz cheering you on, saying, "Reel them in."
I'm gonna go for this guy right here. Why am I not allowed to boop? Why is it not booping? Oh wait, hold on. This guy. Now I can boop.
You're going for okay. You're going for the other one. Okay, you're going for the other player. Got it. You got blood.
All right, here we go.
What are you doing?
Lady above and lady below, just guide my bolt to thunderous applause. The Colosseum. Does a 21 hit? Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits.
Who's it going after?
Val.
Oh.
Val, your armor class?
What?
Val, you took 15 damage. Are you still alive? I think you are. Val, are you still there?
Sorry, there we go. Fuck my headset.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, sorry about that. I haven't run the last like 2 minutes because my mic and headset decided to die altogether.
Not a
A
problem.
hell of a time to come back, my friend.
Yeah, you just got hit for the attack hit roll was 21.
I was downstairs.
I thought you came back upstairs and you healed.
Yeah, and then I said I'm ducking my head down below decks.
To
okay.
avoid
He
being
was-
hit by
he
a
was-
guiding bolt.
Exactly.
He was behind cover. Then Christina Lynn, you would have only been able to. I do remember him saying that you would be able to hit Kusatet because he's driving the ship up above.
Okay.
So 21 hits.
But that
Kusatet.
21 does hit, and Kusatet does get smacked with a lightning bolt.
The holy bolt.
Oh, it's got guiding bolt. Guiding bolt. Sorry.
And now he's
I'm not,
glowing.
I'm not a disciple of Zeus, for fuck's sake.
Okay. Zith, it's your turn. Now that you're starting to wake up and able to kind of reassess your surroundings, you can see
That-
the cable
There's-
between your ships.
Okay. There's a cable. Good to know.
Did the harpoon and the cannon fall off the side of the ship?
No, it's the they're separate entities, and even though I grouped
Okay.
them together, they kind of moved a little bit different than the rest of it.
No worries.
Um,
I was just making sure.
Just not fussing with it too much.
So you said it's a cable, not like a rope, right?
Right.
Okay. I don't know if this is the right move, but it's the one that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Tasha's Caustic Brew on the cable.
I've watched that movie once. And
Okay. It only affects creatures, but yeah, I'm trying to see if it actually says it can eat through any other material, and it doesn't really say that.
Okay, well if it doesn't, then
Nope.
that's a waste.
Sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't do that one.
Yeah, nope, I won't. What else do I have then? Let's see. I guess I'm not really strong, so I can't really pull the harpoon out. The pilot whose name I'm drawing a blank on, he was wounded,
Sukatet?
correct? Yeah.
Kukatet did get hit, yes.
Okay, I'll go over to him and I will cast Cure
Remember,
Wounds.
you still have a lightning bolt scroll.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, what's the range on Lightning Bolt?
Should be 120.
Awesome. Then I'm going to use it on this person here. The one who one-shotted me.
Nice.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Because you don't have that spell automatically on your list, so I think I have to look it up in the info thing.
It's 100 feet, but yeah.
It's an old tit for tat with the rays, my love. Or the bolts. I'm sorry, with the bolts.
Mm-hmm.
I shot somebody. They had a death
Okay,
save.
it is-
Now they're gonna shoot me.
100 feet.
Okay. They're within range.
All right, Christina Lynn, you got to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
A creature takes 8d6 lightning on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Really wish they had not gotten rid of fortitude and all that kind of stuff. I saved.
No, you did not. That's a 2.
I see a 0 in the future.
Oh, is that because you rolled a 0 in the future?
Maybe. It's entirely possible. I am the lucky bitch that has a 21-sided die, so.
So, what is the 8d6?
8d6.
Okay, hold on. Advanced dice roller.
Fuck, it hurt.
8d6 roll. 28 damage.
Nice.
Okay, Christina Lynn, I think you are out. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at 17.
Here's your
I
tit
know
for
more.
tat.
Yeah. Filthy gith Yankee.
Listen, bitches are just jealous.
Gridis, it is your turn, and you just
He had
watched
to use
your.
a scroll. This is just an innate ability for me.
Hey,
Gridis, this is your turn,
don't hate the player.
and you just saw your ally go down. That is you, Lois, whenever you get a chance.
Do I get to smack the shit at anybody else? Is there anybody else I smack shit out of? Sorry.
No, but you might want to help your ally. Your ally's down, and she's going to start making death saving throws here.
Oh, okay. Help her.
Help.
I don't know.
You'll
Help.
need
I know what to
somebody.
do, but help.
You do have healing potions on your ship. You're going to have to go down and grab one. It's going to take you a turn to do that.
Okay.
Husband? Do I get one
Is there a chance that I could grab the wrong potion?
No, they're clearly marked with a cross, as are all healing potions.
God, that'd be funny.
Okay, cool.
Is that a cross or is that a plus sign?
It's a plus sign.
Oh, crap.
Well, all right. Val, it is your turn.
All right. Fuck it. We'll give Zith. All right, you're getting another 2d4.
Thank you. +6. I'll take it.
That's me.
All right. You can see here that Sukatet has spotted something up ahead, and he's steering the ship for it.
Okay.
And you thought it was a dot on the horizon, but it's gotten bigger very quickly. You don't know if it's moving towards you or if it's simply growing in size.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I'm moving the ship there. I'm not trying to do that. God damn it. Okay, I'm moving a whole fucking thing. And sure, why not? I'll just take the asteroid with it too. That works.
It's lodged in the hull.
Yes, thank you. Yes, that's exactly it. This is immersion, people. Xanath, your turn. Make your death saving throw, please. Okay, you failed your first one.
At least I didn't fail my death save throw.
Ah, fuck you.
Zith, it is your turn.
How far away are they? Same distance, so like 80-ish feet. I'm gonna go over to our captain, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. So
You suddenly realize that he's very focused on what he's doing at this point in time,
that's totally
and
fine.
you feel the hot winds at your back as a portal begins to open up in front.
Okay.
There is a lurch.
Seriously, using Interstellar soundtrack for this.
Shut up. Shut up.
He gets 4 points of healing.
There is a powerful lurch as your ship is pulled in. Over on the Githyanki ship, you see Kavaz focused heavily on that, and he realizes the harpoon is stuck fast. His butt knuckles grow white as he clenches onto the helm, and he realizes he can't control it as the ship goes in after it. He screams. And suddenly, your nostrils are filled with a scent of sand and blood, coppery smell permeating him. And then the ship lurches as you hit atmosphere.
Read the dust.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did I save old girl?
I did not hear what she said.
No. So far we've just gone through a portal. It's nobody's turn yet.
Oh.
All right, and ah, crap!
Well, that's not what we want to hear the DM say.
Did I just exit Discord? No, I'm still on Discord.
No, you're still here.
I thought I just exited for a second there, and then I realized everyone's still talking. All right, Shin. Where are you at? There's your character.
Oh, hello.
And both ships crash directly into him.
They
Crash directly
Can you
into
take
my
20d6 damage?
Whoa, guys.
Like, look at this little pebble.
Yeah, does 80 points of damage do anything to you?
I am putting other people on the map so that they can see and witness, but they are not there.
I can drag myself on.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do so. Shin should be placed as well. Is there two of the same person?
No, not anymore.
Okay. And who are we missing still? Cool.
Lois.
All right, you guys are
Oh, no, Lois is
not
there.
here. You are just observing. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna apologize, because my computer's
Verbatim.
having issues.
No, I'm gonna.
Not a problem. Are you on the map right now?
Yes,
Cool. And you can hear me all right?
I can hear you all right.
Awesome. Okay. Let me grab a figurine because I need somebody to take this place here.
You need to send me an EMT. Is what you need to do.
Sorry. Okay.
I think this is payback. Actually,
For what?
For whatever happened in my campaign.
No, it is not. Trust me, this is how my campaign goes, Christina Lynn. And it works. The beginning of this is just a little bit led by the nose, and after this, you guys will have complete free reign as to what you choose to do. That's how
You
my
just
campaign.
want to kill me.
Murder hobos.
That's it. Okay, so here we go for Shin's beginning. I greet you, brother. The Genasi crosses his fingers and bows his head to you. His hands are raised to his chin and encompass painted markings at the base of his neck. You've seen them before on other pilgrims that have crossed your path to meet with the god of the Black Basalt Dunes. Out here in the deserts of Gash, life is difficult and harsh, and companionship sparse. It's hard to ignore the company of your own kind when you manage to cross paths with one. You had found an abandoned hunter's camp with little in the way of supplies and even less water. While rummaging, you managed to scrounge up some dry wood and brush, and were just sitting down to cook your dinner when the pilgrim showed up, most likely drawn to you by the smoke. By the state of his ragged clothes and the mostly empty bag he carries, you'd gauge that he's hoping you'll share your meal with him. Any response?
Welcome, pilgrim. No.
Oh my god.
I would have left.
I took 6 points of psychic damage, thanks.
No, you're immune to
And
psychic
so did
damage, you're fine.
Shin. Shin dies. Campaign's over. Fine.
Take your motherfucking butt.
Oh, look, two spelljammers crash into him.
So
Are
that was
you-
probably the best part so far.
Do you choose to share, or
I-
do you want to let him?
I look at my meal and I do share it. I
Okay.
do share with.
He happily takes what you've offered him and he sits down. My name is Tarsus. I'm currently traveling east to visit the great Vuk Norheb. You had already guessed it even before he finished his sentence. Every Earth Genasi you'd met heading out this way had been hell-bent on meeting this Vuk Narheb, some self-proclaimed elemental prince who seemed keen on claiming godhood over the wastelands. Some had
roll
even
math.
asked... Go ahead.
I just in the scene, Shinkuf rolls his eyes.
Okay. Some had even asked you to join them. You had the strong impression that Tarsus might ask as well. What brings you out this way?
Seclusion, isolation, but a little bit of wonder.
Were you hinting at him with the seclusion and isolation?
Huh?
Were you hinting at him with the seclusion and isolation, like eat and get the fuck out of my camp, or is that
No,
Okay.
not directly, but like Shinkuf's a little bit of
End of the session, there was
like lone wolf kind of.
Okay.
He feels more comfortable around people, around animals than he does like people.
That's fair.
So he's just kind of like it's the right thing to do here.
He goes into a little bit more detail. He's like, have you been having the dreams as well? You don't recall any of them specifically, but they were very vague. It's possible that Vuk might have spoken in your dreams, as they had the other Earth Genasis.
you know what class this was?
Oh, I've had some dreams. I wouldn't necessarily say that they're dreams. Sometimes my dreams can get a little fuzzy. I try to meditate more than sleep, being out here on my own.
Something catches your eye behind him.
Can I make a perception check to see
Sure.
what it is?
Go ahead, give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm trying.
There's a mound of sand moving behind him. When Tarsus notices that you're looking behind him, and he spots it too. What is that?
Ian, are you sure you have
I-
enough person to
Would I
You
know what that would mean?
What's
Like
that?
the mound of sand. Like, would it be
Give me
like
a knowledge. Give me a nature check.
nature check?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't know what this is,
It's sand and it's moving.
but Tarsus just found out.
I don't think sand's supposed to move like that.
As he heads
As,
up, can you see it, or is it too far out of your peripheral?
Oh, I have my sheet up. Hold on.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Move your character token closer
Closer to the
to the other Genasi.
there we go.
So from the sand parts way, and you see the unmistakable shell of the boulette, and Tarsus screams as it leaps forward and starts tearing into him.
Oh my god, we've got sand.
Nom nom. It's Grabloid.
All right,
Um,
go ahead and give me an initiative check real fast, or initiative roll. Let me put up the initiative thing. There you go.
I don't know if fast the opportunity were there. There we go.
All right.
I'm dead.
The Bullet is going first, actually, and he's busy eating Persis right now, who is still screaming.
You have the right.
He is.
So it's
busy.
your turn.
So it's my turn. Okay. Awesome.
There's a nice building behind you.
Okay, this is gonna end. There's a building behind me.
Yes.
Is it like ruins or is it
It's an abandoned hunter's camp. So people had been out here, not really poaching because nobody owns these lands, but they'd been hunting and they've left it because they didn't think that there was anything living out here worth catching. Obviously, they were mistaken, or they found a boulette, one of the two.
This time
I'm gonna move into the doorway of the building.
All right.
faces.
And then oh god. Okay, I need to go to that. Is this an animal or is it a beast? Like monster?
Another name for a boulette is a land shark.
It's a
But basically,
land shark.
it burrows underground and it's heavily armored, and it eats everything it can get its teeth on.
It's the stuff of nightmares for halflings.
It's especially the stuff of nightmares for a level 2 character.
That too.
That's a wink, wink, nudge, nudge if I ever heard one.
Are you moving your character?
The computer's really bad. I'm going to move into the building and then cast Thunderclap on it.
Thunderclap? Okay.
Okay, now I need to exit out of that. Okay, and the building is over here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
I
it
would
failed
be
its
like-
constitution save, so it takes 6 damage.
I guess like the doorway. That would be. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that'll work.
And then, quick question: is the ground below still sand?
Inside the building, no. The ground has got kind of more firm foundation.
I like that. That's exactly what.
That's very, very safe. That's very reassuring. All right. There is a screech, and let's uses a deadly leap.
Oh, into the building.
On top of the building.
On top of the building. Uh-oh.
Yep.
It's on top.
I don't know why he doesn't have claw attacks on here. He's supposed to have claw attacks. All right, whatever. So the building crumbles under 31 points of damage. And everything goes black as it caves in on you. Okay. And I'm just trying to reset this a little bit here. Give me 1 second here. All right. Now can you see inside the building all right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he really?
Are you able to see?
Hold on. Yes, I can see. And
Yeah, I mean, he's
Cool.
a mechanical device. As far
So you don't know how long you'd been out, but you suspect you'd been asleep for a while, and there's no sign of the boulette anywhere. In the meantime, you hear some walking around outside at the moment, and helping pull some of the rubble up out of the way. There's a friendly face with a large blue turban and blue silks with ornate gold all over the front of it. And the bearded man looks down at you. Hello, friend. How long have you been down there?
I don't know. Sand shark attacked me. And
A sand shark. Boulette. Yes,
Yeah.
I saw that. He'll be chasing what I sent him after here soon. They're not very bright creatures.
So
Hold on a second. Let me get that off you. He manages to remove the rest of the rubble with ease. My name is Salazar Soliloquy. I'm a traveling merchant.
Oh, well, I'm grateful to you, Salazar. I think I would have been that shark's lunch if it wasn't for.
Until you recognize what he is, being an Earth Genasi, you're familiar with elementals. This man is a gen, specifically an air elemental.
Oh. So
Well,
there would be a kinship and like revere them, right?
Somewhat. You're more familiar with him. He's kind of like a cousin, but a more powerful cousin.
Yeah, more powerful, like. Okay. And I'm gonna go. Thank you, sir. I didn't think there were anybody else out here.
No, I suppose not. Many of us went to go see this great Vooth, but he doesn't want much to do with an air elementals myself. I have come from the Stuhlburgs, from the west, and I'm just applying my trade out here. You wouldn't have anything to trade, would you?
Not much.
Well, I'll tell you what. This one is on the house for now, and you can pay me back when we meet again. He hands you a potion of healing so that you can go ahead and recover your wounds from having the building collapse on you.
Oh, nice.
And the sun is starting to set at this point in time, but there is a loud boom off to the south. And when you look down there, Salazar is also looking. And there's a couple of streaking comets just coming in from the south to the north. Now, to the south, there are a series of rock towers known as the God Towers, and one of the comets strikes it very loudly before it sinks into sand slightly to the west of you. Probably several days worth of travel.
Use your character scan.
Well, that is interesting, Salazar mutters to himself. I sense you have a bit of a journey ahead. I must bid farewell. I have places to go, but I'm glad to have been of service.
Thank you. I'm gonna go see whatever that was that fell from the sky.
Be careful of the bullets now. And with that, he walks off and practically vanishes as if he was nothing more than a mirage.
I kind of like shake my head. Whew. Crazy things in the desert tonight.
Second.
But then I'm gonna head towards the I'm gonna gather myself and head towards the crash.
In the middle of
All
the
right.
night?
Nigel, you were on the back of the Spelljammer, weren't you?
Correct.
Okay, so you were closest there. You were trying to figure out how to get the harpoon loose.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had just healed
Yeah,
The-
he ran up to
the
this
pilot.
earth.
the Zerth.
You were still closer to the back end of it.
Yes. Kusatet.
Mm-hmm. For Zith,
Yes.
you feel the Spelljammer lurch forward and rock beneath your grip. A sudden brightness surrounds you, forcing you to squint. Hot air and sand gets pulled in with every breath and fills your nostrils with its coppery scent. The sudden presence of atmosphere slams into your craft, and you feel the aft railing peeling from the ship. Your heart drops as you freefall. For a moment, you catch a glimpse of the two ships streaking fire below you as they plummet sharply to the earth. The brightness seems to dissipate as your eyes grow accustomed. Vertigo sweeps over you as you spiral wildly, head over feet, the ground rushing up to meet you. You don't. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I was about to say. I fall carefully.
Okay.
My health should be at 14. Should we drag ourselves on?
Yeah, go ahead, and I'll place your characters afterwards. And this is going to be for all of you, all 5 of you.
Quit putting holes in my ship, Eric.
Stop putting holes in my ship!
Mom, Eric won't stop putting holes in
So
my ship.
Drag all of us?
All of you, yes. Shin, you're going to start out near the bottom right corner.
Let's see. I was
Near
reading
the
Fantasy.
spiky thing.
Yep. Everyone else is going to be up in the wreck in the appropriate ships, please.
Okay. I would probably be like from the fall, like there. I'm guessing.
Yeah, you might be. You'll be a little farther off.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself over here then.
Okay. It took you about a day's worth of travel in order to get there, to the wreckage that you saw. You're surprised to see what looks almost like great wooden ribs sticking out of the earth. Whatever these things were, they're no longer fully intact. There are people lying all around, most of them dying. 2 of them definitely dead. You've never seen people like this before. They look almost like the goblinoids that you've seen roaming the deserts, but they're taller. Their ears are serrated. They all have the same flat features. Go ahead, Shin.
Okay, that was for me.
Yes.
I'm gonna run up to somebody conscious and
None of them are
None of them are conscious.
None of them are conscious.
I guess triage.
Start dragging them.
Yeah.
What you can tell is the hot desert sun is still overhead right now, but you could drag them underneath the wing here, somewhere out of the heat.
Yeah. Like starting with like the most injured that aren't dead yet.
Okay.
And
Britta isn't on there. No, she is.
okay. Here. And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, I'm gonna. Which one did you want to heal first? Because you're still at the bottom right corner of the map.
Oh, it's yeah. I gotta pull different things up at the same time, so I'm.
Okay. Do you want me to move them under the wing for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would. I can move. I'll. Thank you, whoever did that.
That was me.
Okay, thank you. I can put this back up. For that to load. Then I can pop it. I think that worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are you helping first?
Did I drag multiple people? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
4.
Who is the most injured?
They are all fully injured and dying right now.
All equally injured. Okay. Well,
There are 4 that you found that aren't dead, but they've got shallow breathing.
yeah, I would have grabbed closest one. Yeah.
So probably the Githyanki if you would have done the closest ones first.
Yeah. I was thinking like grab the first person, drag them, heal them, go to the next person, drag them, heal them. But that works.
Okay.
Too. Yeah, we'll go. Yeah.
So Christina Lynn, you look like you would be the first one dragged then, and you start to feel yourself waking up, and you feel the hot sand below you, but somebody's dragged you over under the wing there, and after healing you, he's run off to grab someone else and drag them over nearby.
Oh, great sands of the Colosseum. That fucking hurt. Am I conscious? Like, conscious? Can I do stuff, or am I just like ground
You're
hamburger?
conscious, but you're hurt pretty bad. It's gonna take a little bit of recovery time here before you're kind of up and at 'em.
You're not dead, but
Okay.
you're actually feeling quite better.
Yes, because you're not rolling saving throws for death.
Yeah.
Shinkush is like thinking she's yellow now. You know, I can go and treat other red
She's
coats.
Bitch, I was
she's
always
more
yellow.
lively shade of green.
Shin's doing triage.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
But yeah, next person, literally closest person that I see is, you know, in that red Dragonum, same area.
So
Okay.
if he dragged them over to our ship, the next one he would probably grab would be a Zerai.
You mean Gridis?
One of the Gith Zerai. Because he
Oh,
would
it gets right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm literally
Okay.
like going to the next direct person that's closest to me that I can heal
That would
them.
be Val then. Go ahead.
Go
and
to the
do that,
next.
okay, because Nigel was thrown further north when he
Yeah.
landed, so that would be Val that you would
I
heal
was-
next. Just go ahead.
I was over here.
Go ahead and roll Cure Wounds for him.
Pop that.
Val, you begin to wake up as well, and you're also kind of you feel the sensation of the hot sand and the wind. It's a drastic change from the plane of limbo and the plane of the astral plane that you just went through.
Roger that.
And then okay. And then yeah. Next closest person.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
As you go to the other ship to retrieve the next closest person that you saw, which would be Gridis in this case, you can actually see somebody, whoever was sitting in the chair on the back of the ship, is impaled through a beam near the front now. A look of rage and hate across his face as he permanently etched on his face in death.
I'm just gonna go. Bad way
Okay.
to go. Bad way to go.
You want to roll some Cure Light Wounds for Lois?
Yep.
Okay.
And
What am I doing?
Dying.
He's healing you.
I'm healing.
Oh.
And the last one you saw is over there in the sand. It fallen a little bit further from the ship.
Okay, so since I... Those are my 3 slots. And the
Do you have
last
good
one
bear-
was...
Do you have good berry as a cantrip?
The cantrips were weird. But
Okay, so
no,
you
I don't
selected it.
have one selected.
Okay, let me double check here your character sheet.
I don't have good berries.
Okay, so you used up 3 spell slots on Cure Wounds. All right, I think you're gonna have to do a heal check for him then, just to stabilize him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I will do that, like where he is at, stabilize him, and then. And I
All
need.
right.
Oh,
Medicine. It's a medicine check.
medicine. Yeah.
Do that.
Oh, is this me getting stabilized?
Yep.
Of course, the only other person who can heal.
Yes, you managed to stabilize him.
Don't worry, I
Then
have pockets
I-
full of healing scrolls.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I drag him to same spot.
Okay. This is where I am going to cut you guys loose and let you roleplay as you see fit. My the leading by the nose part is done at this point.
I sniped that bitch.
Well, that's it. There goes the campaign.
Which bitch? This bitch? I mean, you did kind of put in Battle of the Sexes, by the way, Eric. Like, what the fuck?
Let
did
me
not.
stab somebody.
And here we are with shit in the.
I did not.
Chaotic
I
news.
gave people the choice to pick which ones they wanted to use for this, and
You called
Everyone
me up
that
and
showed up-
said, "Hey,
No.
I need."
everyone that showed up first got to pick which ones they wanted to play. That was how this went. So I didn't do that on purpose.
You know what I hear?
What's that?
Excuses.
Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever.
All right.
Give me
Oh.
one good reason I should not knife you right now.
Shin basically falls on his ass and just be like, I'm exhausted.
Just spent all your spells in one go.
Who's talking about knife and who is it being said to?
Me to you.
Come over here and say that to my face, you bitch.
I just healed some of you guys. Can we, like, take 5 minutes before we
Am I?
start?
I know I'm
You might have
stabilized,
a
but
point.
am I
Hold on.
conscious?
Why?
If we
I think
have
you have one
5
hit
minutes,
point.
I'm
You are
doing
weak.
shots.
Okay.
I gotta find my second wind. Hold on.
Okay.
Who are you?
Who are you?
So
Oh,
Val, what's your health at? Do
9.
we know? 9. Okay. Well, if I'm
You're
conscious,
stabilized. You're not conscious.
no, I think he just said I was.
Oh, okay.
He's
Welcome
gaining
back.
consciousness slowly.
Okay, so I'm not yet.
Everything hurts right now. That's the best way I could describe your guys' current condition.
Okay.
Everything. It hurts to move. It hurts to talk. It hurts to fart. You know, all of that.
I mean, it always hurts to fart.
Yeah.
But just so I know, because I know I said I stuffed my pockets full of healing scrolls. Is there any of them still stuck in there or no?
No.
Okay.
No. They're
Well, then I
gone.
can't help you,
They're whipped
Sid,
away
sorry.
That's
by
fine.
the winds of Dave's Ex Machina. They're disappeared somehow.
Okay. Well,
They-
by the wind, Zith. Sucks to be you. I am prepping Ice Knife.
I am, as I'm slowly regaining consciousness, gonna pop a cure wounds on myself.
Gray man, if I was you, I would back up a little bit.
Yeah.
No. Why? Can we just like?
Do I still have my weapons on me?
Yes.
Awesome. I ready my hand crossbow.
Okay. That's 5 points of healing.
All right,
for
then I'm
me.
throwing. If she's readying a weapon, I'm throwing.
Are you attacking and killing everyone? I mean, that's possible. You guys could end the campaign now. This is completely up to you guys.
I'm not attacking. I'm readying.
I know. I know.
You know how I play. I say what I mean.
I know.
Give us
Val
the
is-
silver swords.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You thieves! Give them back. You have no right to them.
You imbeciles don't even know what's going on.
Yes. Give us back our precious.
We have no such thing.
Thieves and liars.
Attacking us out of nowhere for no reason. Killing. Why shouldn't I end this?
Whoa! Why are you guys fighting over the silver sword?
This is none of your concern.
I mean, you crash landed in my backyard a little bit.
This is a shitty backyard.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where's the
I'm
fire
gonna
pit?
use to water the grass.
Where's the stepping stones?
There's not
Hey.
even.
Where's
Where's the gas
the
range?
land?
The-
Where's the the landscape architecture?
There's not
You know
even.
what?
Pretty big rock.
This
some
thing
of
that is
us
going to
just like sand.
There's not even
It looks like
furniture.
there might be a rock buried under this some.
The thing that's going to bring our races closer together is the hatred of this one.
I agree.
Kill him.
Needs
Where
a
are the
Hoover.
lawn chairs?
All right, Shane, can you roll me up a new character, please?
All
I
right.
need Aaron on deck chairs.
The lightning bolt of hate, or lightning rod of hate, right there.
Where's-
Truce between our nations. We kill this one.
after we kill him, I'm gonna cast Adirondack. Can I tinker some?
More support in the sand.
Can I tinker some furniture from his bones, please?
There's plenty of good wood laying around from the destruction of our ships, for fuck's sake.
Right,
Hey,
but
and there's canvas in those sails. We could make a pretty primo patio cover.
I mean, we're under a pretty premium patio cover. We're under the sails.
That's
Sail.
Yeah, you're under it right now.
Zith, wake
What-
your ass up.
What is your character's name?
Why the fuck did you just go all German on him?
Want me to speak as a German?
That's what it sounded like.
Oh, just because his name is Zith, so it kind of just sounds German to begin with.
Val, what's your character's name again?
Val.
Val. Okay, that makes it easy.
Very
Real simple.
All right, cool. I don't even have to fucking learn a new name. That's
That's
perfect.
why
Val
I
and
did it.
Shin are still
Um,
Val and Shin. How about that?
Yeah,
Uh,
Literally
that's why I named Shin Shinkoff.
You literally stole.
Shinkush, not Shinkoff. Shinkush.
Never.
Val, we shouldn't waste our energy. We need to figure out where we are.
You need to give me the silver sword.
I think that's the
Drain
least.
my energy.
I think that's should be the lowest of your concerns.
It's fucking hot and I need water.
Kind of a
Well, that is true for all of us.
Who?
Yeah.
Who is this one?
Some pacifist.
My name's Shinkoff. Shinkush. I keep on calling him Shinkoff. I don't know.
Because you
My
too
name
want
is
to be
Shinkush.
German.
I do not. And I make my home in these deserts. Pleasure to
Then
meet
go
you
back home.
guys. I like look around.
Do you have to deal with an HOA? Because you should petition for some changes in your CC&Rs.
Every game always devolves into Monty Python. There's no getting
does.
around that.
I'm sorry, my man. You should know that by now. How
Always
long
the
have you
fucking
been
case.
gaming?
I'm going to take.
Gaming for a while.
I'm gonna get up and take a look around of my surroundings, kind of gauge what's
You
going
almost feel like that. You almost feel like that was a mistake. There's a crunch, and you're hoping it's just a bone healing back up.
on. Okay.
But you're able to stand. You're
Okay.
able to go ahead and move.
You is making me more exhausted.
I'll walk out from under the sail, just kind of to assess the situation.
Okay.
So probably
So-
come towards our ship.
Both of your ships
Assessing
are
that ass.
completely shattered at this point. You've got the back half of the Gith Yankee ship to the south of you, and then you've got the front half of your Spelljammer up here, along with some ailerons still.
Okay.
Then you can see Kavaz, the enemy ship captain, over there impaled on a piece of timber, and up here you can actually see Kusatet buried underneath some of the wood, and he's not moving. And part of your ship's hull is missing. You suspect that when it struck the God Tower, you lost part of it down south.
Okay. I will. Go over to Kusatet, and he's dead, but give him a once over, see if he is still alive, and if he's not, if potentially there's something that might help us in our situation that he has.
He has the Spelljammer crown on him. It's cracked, but it could be repaired. You have to find somebody who's skilled with it.
Okay.
You can tuck that away for later.
All right. I'll add that to my inventory.
The helm on your ship is destroyed.
Okay.
As for any other belongings, he pretty much traveled sparsely. Most Githzerai travel and live like monks, where they don't really keep too many personal belongings.
Okay.
Only what they need.
We add an item here, and that it was the Spelljammer helmet.
Yeah, Spelljammer crown.
Crown, thank you.
Well, slowly, because I kind of figure like I am Loki in that scene after getting whomped on by the Hulk in First Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna very cautiously and probably not very well crawl my way back to our ship.
Okay, you can stand up and move. You're just
Oh, okay.
limping because it hurts. Everything hurts, but you're able to move.
Oh, some pampering, some dirt, and maybe a little bit of duct tape will be fine.
While
As you approach your ship, oh sorry.
Mhm.
No, I was saying while she's doing that, I'm just kind of exploring to see if there's any, like, if we can get down below, if there's any, like, semblance of what's left of down below decks of our ship, so that I can see if there's anything useful to scavenge.
The basic hull of your ship was destroyed.
Okay.
The case is missing, and you have a pretty good idea of where it is. As for the actual hull, go ahead and give me a survival check to see if you can salvage anything worthwhile down there.
All right.
Christina Lynn, sorry,
It's missing. How the fuck would he know where it's at? Because it's missing.
Because
no,
it was
I
in.
said that
It
the
was
ship
in.
had struck one of the God Towers, and a chunk of it went down.
Yeah, it was in the back half of our ship, and that's what's missing. That's where. So, 2 and 2 together.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't expect Gith Yankee to know that. They're not real bright.
Oh,
Oh, fuck you.
oh, the tension's
Fuck
good. I love it. I
you.
love the tension here. Christina Lynn, you see Kavaz impaled on the front of it, and there's a slight twinge of joy as you realize that yes, that captain's spot is now open.
Couldn't have happened to a more deserving person.
It can either be yours or Gridis's. Now she's your only competition for that spot.
Hmm.
I can take care of her.
Mm.
Are you wanting to do a salvage check too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You find nothing salvageable, Nigel.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a survival check to see if you can salvage anything from this. Christina Lynn. It looks like a one of the barrels of water for supplies has survived this, and you're able to find a keg of food and a keg of spices.
Nice. Who's stupid now, you dumb. I mean, I found
What was that ice knife? You want this? Got your name on it.
The keg of food has about 8 rations worth, and there's about, I'd say, about 2 gallons of water in the actual water itself.
so enough for me and me for the day.
Well, you and your
You
teammate.
can go and put that in inventory.
Hold on, I'm trying to open up a different thing to actually take
Sure.
these kinds of notes. Give me a hot second. Oh shit, this computer actually has OneNote.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyone else?
Pat's trying to eat dill pickled potato chips.
Mhm.
You did not find dill pickled potato chips in there. I'm sorry.
No. Talos is trying to eat dill pickled potato chips.
Yeah, I know. I'm messing
Wait.
around.
I didn't find dill pickle potato chips.
Hmm.
I'm
That was
It's not worth
free.
playing anymore.
just gonna stab myself with
Get
my
paid
dagger.
strikes, I'm
It's
done.
not even worth it. No dill pickle potato chips. I'm out.
Talos is a trash cat, if there ever was one. He would go after dill pickle potato chips. Oh,
I'll go circle around and check out Ziff.
why are you talking to us from the bathroom again?
I'm not. My computer just decided then that my fat was enough to cover the microphone.
Mm.
You may give me a survival check as well.
An actual mic, because I have an extra one from the podcast.
I have one I could put on my head. I just don't like it as much for
Well,
this.
I've got
This is
I've got
not
a stand mic that I can bring to you at work too.
That might work actually.
Yeah.
I'd be having karaoke night right here in my own home.
So,
Oh,
because
yeah, that'd be great.
I've got a Yeti that I don't use anymore.
What have you
Nice.
found, Ziff?
These are very nice.
Valak, you don't find anything on a survival check of 7. Sorry.
I know, I was
Ice
going
knife my ass.
I still got it.
Not if you ain't got no water.
I can have water in one ice knife.
I mean, blood.
Plus, you haven't said anything for a while. Are you doing anything too?
I'm
Fuck.
here. Honestly, I'm just waiting to hurt somebody.
Um,
Am I allowed? Is there anyone for me to hurt?
Yeah,
if
there's
you
a-
want to
there's a
attack
clay
another
man
player, go for it. But I
Holy
wouldn't.
shit, there's a dinosaur bone right here.
Fuck yeah. Can I pick it up?
It is as big as you.
Oh,
Right here.
but am I strong?
Ooh,
you may
do
you may attempt to lift it if you'd like.
do I see the dinosaur bone?
Well, if
Ooh.
they see it where they're sitting at, then yes, you probably see it too. In fact, being a druid, it was probably the first thing you saw out here. You're like, oh, there's something natural. I know
yeah.
that,
Oh.
and I know trees, and I know bushes.
I know
And I know
trees, I know
squirrels.
bushes, and that looks like bones, like fossils. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Oh, here. I guess I can give this to everybody. That'd be fun. I found a.
You
Chlamydia?
Oh no, go ahead.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Chlamydia?
That's the gift that keeps on giving.
No, that's herpes. Everybody knows that.
Right.
that's hurtful.
Uh,
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Fantastic start of the game. Gotta love it.
in case
Never
anybody
got
wants
better.
some fun Gith words, since we're all Gith except for one loser. I
I
found
like
this
that
on.
loser. That loser patched me up. So
I found this on Forgotten Realms. So.
Somebody
Beautiful.
who-
you said that was 8 days of
Appreciate-
rations?
Mm-hmm.
There are
I
8
can't
days
say
of
this
rations
shit.
there.
What
Which
if I
it's-
say
it's
it
eight-
wrong and I cuss
8
somebody
rations.
out in German?
Oh, you have 8 rations. Okay, so that's.
Oh, 8 rations, not 8 days.
Each ration will suffice one person for 1 day.
That's so
Oh.
sweet of you. Thank you.
God damn it, I said it right the first time.
Yeah. So. I would, not knowing who that person is, being Shin, and also he's way the fuck over there, so I don't care anymore.
Out of sight, out of mind, Gith Yank.
Since Lois said she was wanting to look at the dinosaurs or at the fossilized looking skull too, I'm just gonna put her there since she's not in the Roll20 app right now.
Thank you so much.
Just trying to look at some stuff.
What's your character's name?
Mine?
Are you Lois?
No.
All of a sudden?
I didn't hear you say
Oh,
Lois.
mine is Greatest Bosom.
Bosom? Bosom.
Greatest Bosom.
All right. Bosom. Get that dude. Come over here real quick.
Oh, dude.
The dude you're boning with.
So she can't see the map because she's not in the Roll20, but she's talking about Shin's character.
Yeah, you're standing near Shin's character, the one who healed you.
Oh, Burning Shin. Got it. Come on.
I like look up and go, huh?
Perfect drift.
I was staring at the phone going,
Sorry, I wasn't paying
Like-
attention. I was talking to Dirt.
And
huh?
carbon. Silica and carbon. Come on, get it right.
No, and the dirt too. But Shin probably caught like come here. So I'm just gonna kind of like lazily walk over there, I guess. Not like lazily, like okay.
All
It's
right.
just like you, Ray.
Yes. So she's keeping her voice down and she's looking at the two of them. She's like, all right. Those dumb fucks over there probably got nothing out of this. I got 2 gallons of water and 8 days of rations. So there's probably going to be pretty definitive lines going forward. I need to know that you are both listening.
Shin's just gonna kind of like, listen. I'm alone around here, and even I know when in the desert to share our resources. Because what if they have something that we might need?
I know they have something. They have our silver swords. We're going to get them.
Well, are those?
Oh, so you want to rob this motherfucker?
I'm not talking about robbing. I'm talking about strategic.
Seducing.
No, there's no
Oh.
seduction in the Colosseum.
Oh,
You just
okay.
wait
They are-
out your turn and then you gank bitches
So we're shanking bitches.
eventually.
Shin scratches the back of his head and goes, I don't think you're catching my roll here.
You're
Well,
getting, no, like you did
You
a
get more
solid.
flies with honey than you do with vinegar.
What?
Yes. And if we get attacked by one of the desert creatures, we are more likely to survive if there's more. Also, if they have supplies that might be useful to us.
See, I see. So you're saying using them as bait. I like it.
You've really got the Yankee personality down. I like it. It's working.
I did some research, my man. I did some
I
research
appreciate it.
these last 2 weeks.
Shin scratches his head again, goes,
All I'm saying is that you did us a solid, so I am willing to blanket you with our protection in return.
well, thank you. But Shin scratches his head again.
I think you've been
We
out in the
should
sand a little
worry.
too long. Your scalp is itchy. You need some help there, friend.
I'm not. Oh God, communicating with animals is much easier.
He just call you dumb. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Stop it, Nigel.
Don't mind me, I'm on the other ship.
There's the ship.
But should just goes. If we might need them.
Yeah, for bait, you already laid out that plan, and I say it's a great plan. Forward thinking, even.
You realize that she's very dead set on her mission of eventually killing them. It might be
Yeah.
best to let her go ahead, continue to believe that that's what's going to happen.
Well, Shin's not an intelligent creature. He's like banging his head against the wall, going, "Why aren't you breaking?" So we might have found ourselves into an infinite loop.
So you need help getting out of the infinite loop. Got it.
The immovable wall versus
So
the unstoppable force.
I'm gonna be looking around some more at like all of the stuff that I can possibly find. Is there anything that I can potentially use, like a container or something of that nature? Like,
There are some barrels that are broken, but like only the top. You're able to use them. Most of the stuff that was in them is spilled out and completely
okay,
destroyed.
I'm going.
Not useful.
I'm gonna use one of my artificer infusions,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Barrel
replicate.
armor.
I'm going to replicate magic item, and I'm going to make an alchemy jug.
Okay. You've got yourself an alchemy jug for as long as you're using that infusion.
Perfect. So that's 8 gallons of water a day. Suck it, losers.
Oh. You son of a bitch. Well, I guess we won't be tallying water in this campaign.
Just have to
Oh.
take care of them right now.
I'm not gonna
Of course
lie, I
you can.
did see something about that in the other chat for a while, and I was just like, oh. I think I even commented one time on it. So
Somebody decided to pee in the DM's face on this
DM decided to put us in a giant litter box.
one.
I grabbed it.
So
Yeah.
I will offer some of the water to Val.
I'll take it, drink, hand it back, not keeping my eyes off of the others.
You know what I'll be taking my next time getting spells, for fuck's sake.
That's fine.
Oh, wait, never mind. I already did. Fuck, I don't know how many spell slots.
Let's see. So can we see like the trajectory of where we came from? Can we like figure that out possibly?
Yeah, when you could climb on top of your mast, which is still sort of in place here.
Okay.
And they've got one back there too, and you can kind of get a better view of the landscape over some of the hills.
Okay, I'll give that a shot.
You can actually see a ridge of stone towers way off to the south, way off in the distance.
Okay.
Looks like several days worth of travel. You're not quite sure how far, but you're pretty sure that that was where you came from because there was nothing else that could have struck the underside of your craft quite as hard as something like that.
Okay.
And then, let's see here, from let me get a look here at the map. And here, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on the map page so you can see that.
Okay. Question.
And off to the south, too, in between the towers, and you can also see what looks like a settlement. It looks like probably about a day's worth of travel. Let me measure this out. Okay, make that 2 days worth of travel.
Okay.
And over here, to the southwest itself, you can actually see what looks like some sort of building, something a little bit more structured.
Okay.
But south is closer, and there actually appears to be some sort of settlement down there.
All right. I will.
A long-necked turtle on the map.
I'll climb down from the mast, and I will let Val know what's going on, or what I saw about the settlement to the south and the god towers in the distance.
All right, so we can't stay here, right? Are we in agreement on that? I'm asking the three of us. Sorry, Bosom and
Shin.
Shin.
Word.
Well, I mean, we could really stay here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that, that should be cleaned up. I mean, I'm sure a lot of these bodies need to be buried. Like, Shin is very concerned about, like, the landscape and the area, like, and the fact that we're just gonna leave 2 ships full of bodies.
The feng shui around here just sucks, man.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Shin.
The vibe.
Can I call you Shin? Shin. What do you know about decomposition in the desert?
Well, I know that track lots of creatures, and that could possibly become an issue.
Okay.
I
I don't know
know.
about decomp in my backyard.
I know
Do
that.
you know anything about the life cycles?
Yeah. Of all sorts
Jen-
of creatures in the desert.
Shin, do you want to use the nature check to give her some information on that one, or do you feel
it's-
confident?
Like, yeah, yes, but no.
Okay,
You
you don't want to.
Yes, and that's nature check. Or, yeah, nature check.
Sure.
Because I'm also trying to decide. How much?
Yeah, you're extremely familiar with the life cycles around here. There are things that eat the plants. There are things that eat the things that eat the plants, and a lot of
Yeah,
stuff around
circle of life.
here. What's that? And a lot of
Yeah,
stuff around
like-
here focuses heavily on scavenging.
Yeah, circle of life type.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then you know that in less than 24 hours, these bodies are not even going to be completely complete in their skeletal remains, right?
Yeah, but it's more of a respect thing. Regardless, the bodies will decompose and plants will utilize their nutrients to grow, but leaving the landscape like this it throws off the balance of nature.
Looking at it like this, my friend, we're providing food that otherwise would not be in this space for right now. Besides, that person right there, the one that's skewered, grade 8 asshole. It's fine. Trust me. Nobody's going to miss her.
Okay. As I say, I just got noticed there. I know Valak has got to get his campaign going, so we'll have to cut it short here soon. I feel like Shin is a sort of druid that would wear a tie-dye robe.
Awesome. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely, like
A Genasi
skin
hip.
and
in the
the
desert.
color.
I am one with everything.
He is the guy at Burning Man.
He did
And
not
I am
get
a
the
hot
memo that
LSD.
Burning Man had ended.
He just stayed out there.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, the vibe here, man.
Went to bed in his tent, woke up, everyone else was gone.
So at this point, then, what I'm going to say is the sun is starting to set, and it's about time to make camp if you're going to go ahead and rest up for the night.
I will
Yeah.
tell Zith that we should bury Kusatet first.
That's perfectly fine. You can go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
And I will move him out of the way for this.
Drag off
But
the
I'm also-
rotting carcass so the animals don't come and bother us when we're sleeping. But that's about it.
So Kavaz is just being dumped over somewhere haphazardly.
Fuck yes. He's a dick.
Like- Let's put him over there.
Again, couldn't have happened to a nicer person.
Why does that body
And
have
then-
urine stains all over it?
I'll let you guys figure out how you want to do the camping thing during the next session here.
Okay.
So how did you guys feel about this?
2 households, both alike in dignity. Fair Verona. From ancient grudge bears to new mutiny, where civil hands make civil blood unclean.
What are you quoting?
Oh my god.
Romeo and
Oh my god.
Romeo.
Eric.
Oh,
Are we Montagues
Oh,
or
fucking
what?
much.
Capulets?
you know what? I haven't read
You
Romeo and
bitches
Juliet.
are the Capulets. I am
I have
most
not read it since high
fucking
school.
Montague.
All right, I read it back in high school, and afterwards I was done with it. But
We're the Sharks
that
and the
was a-
Jets, guys.
There we go.
I was shooting for an enemy minefield. I think I already told you guys kind of about that, but
Yeah.
but I know that the beginning of this was a little led by the nose, and that was just to set the stage. And then at this point in time, I would like you guys to feel free to do whatever the fuck you want to do in my world.
Okay.
So you
Challenge
want to mess each
accepted.
other up and end the campaign.
I hope
But,
you liked
otherwise,
this
it's got a
first
lot to it.
session.
What's that?
I hope you liked this first session.
Well, I think it went well.
Because it
I
might
think
be
it
your
went very well.
last.
Better sleep with one eye open.
We shall call it your grave.
Gonna punch a hole in
So
your
that was just a
barrel of
death
water.
right there.
Oh fuck, I can't remember.
Val, we're gonna sneak over there, and I need you to ice knife that barrel of water.
I am watching the entire night. I am taking the only patrol.
I don't
I'm
even
sitting
think-
on my barrel.
You will
I don't
not be
even-
rested, and you will not heal. That's just how that works.
I don't even need to hit the barrel. I just need to be within 5 feet of it.
Oh man.
All I gotta do is get within
And
30
it's
feet. I'll
like-
pull it over with my fucking
need
mage
a
hand.
I need a Yeti cooler, and I'll just put the thing in it. I mean, obviously these guys are bears, so the Yeti will keep it contained and protected because, you know,
Because Yetis are big
Bears.
vicious things, yes.
Yetis are not.
Shin's like, I should have stayed at my camp. I should have stayed at camp.
I mean,
I'm
a camp that just got
I'm
destroyed
going
by a
to make
bullet.
this little hippie guy my pet. I know it. It's gonna be like, come here, my friend.
Bro,
I
you
will,
guys,
I will protect you and,
Bitch.
and
You
brush
guys-
your hair.
you guys are like really harshing my vibes right now.
Like, can't we all just get along? Here,
Like,
take a,
I
take
mean,
a hit of this.
all of
You
you are
become
like,
my apprentice in the Colosseum.
I mean, like all of you are
angry.
are the same, bro.
Like, you guys are like the same people.
We're all just creatures of this multiverse.
Riding
so
on the cosmic wave, brah.
Next, we're just gonna be hearing like some fucking Grateful Dead off in the distance of this fucking desert.
Yo, plays violin.
Hippie Jesse just
I'm
dancing
telling you.
around a bonfire and his naked ass just hanging out in the wind.
I'm telling you, the thing that's going to
Straight
bring us together is the hatred of this guy.
Like,
The
no.
mushrooms are just gonna be passed out liberally, and we're just gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
We're all trying to be quiet and
No,
sneaky or
it's
something, and he's just going to walk
dude.
through.
Yeah.
And be like, "What's up, guys?"
He's not out here.
Have
He's not out here
cactus.
seeking solace.
We're in the
and
middle of
silence.
not murdering
He
each other,
was
and
shunned.
we're in
And
the
you guys have found your spiritual.
yeah we're in the middle of not murdering each other and trying to figure out a way to survive. And he just comes walking up, no fucking clothes, like, man, that sounds like a great idea.
Except for the murder.
And it's like, Shin, please put pants on.
Okay, concentrate with your rock cock out, okay? Just put it away.
I need you to put your pebbles back.
And yes, they are fruity.
Well, obviously they're tie-dyed too.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, actually,
It's like the weirdest Easter eggs.
if Eric will, if the DM will allow it.
No, you cannot show us your balls.
You are not
No.
tie-dyeing your balls.
No dick pics. We're not doing that.
That reminds me of Kayla and Caprielis that had her fucking dingleberries.
Oh God. Fucking
Did
Where your beats?
you
Oh fuck. Oh yeah. Please do not do that.
All right.
Alright, guys, I need to go get ready.
Yeah.
It was fun for a
Same.
session.
Yep.
And we'll get back at it. Hopefully, not kill each other next session. Who knows? We'll see.
Awesome. I'll set up the schedule bot then for reminders so that just to help people remember. It's like, oh yeah, the thing's coming up.
Fantastic.
I know that's really helped with my other game. So.
You have people across the ocean playing.
Yes, yeah, particularly there, but also because we do have people in other time zones. I know Lois is 3 hours difference here between us.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you know there's more than one ocean that they could be across. So when you say the ocean, it doesn't narrow it down.
The pond. How about that? The pond. Across the pond.
Alright, you guys, have a great night.
All right, see you, Val.
There's a lot of
Right.
Pond is better.
See you in a sec.
There's a pond down
Yep.
the street from my house. Are you talking about that pond?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I love it when it doesn't happen to me.
I have to say, Eric, I've missed your cackling.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So if the DM will allow it, yeah.
Let's take a look at what you just did there. It's like this Earth Genasi I found is only a little different. He's got 18 in all his stats. If we could, do that.
Yeah. By the way, why do you have such a hard nose against point buys all of a sudden? All of a sudden.
I don't have a hard nose against point buys. I don't like the roll for stats stuff.
But you didn't give us a roll for stats. You didn't give us a point buy. You
I
gave
gave a
us
standard array. Yes.
Yeah, that fucking
I'm-
thing.
I'm sorry. Gee whiz. You'll be fine. You will be fine.
It's
I'm in a character's life of mine. I have a 15 intelligence, for fuck's sake.
That's
not
above average. That is above average.
Yeah, that's
That is
way
I
above
have never
average.
played a cleric with a 15 intelligence, my friend.
Why are you not more on the wisdom side?
Usually, I have them split between the two.
Okay.
But because I have a fucking standard array, it's 15 for my intelligence, and I believe it's 16 for my wisdom. Usually they're both
in
15.
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, in the old ones, 18 was nearly godlike. That was
Yeah,
pretty much
well,
godlike
I'm not
stats for anything.
I'm not playing fucking AD&D, and I haven't played AD&D since I was like 8. So
This will be fun. It'll be a challenge. You'll have successes and you will have failures, and you will learn from the failures, and they make the story interesting. You'll
will
be
have
fine.
me doing a lot.
well, I mean, you could have an 8 intelligence.
That's true.
Or 17.
Like
Actually, I
do.
never would have an 8 intelligence. Oh, my friend, you, and like I said, little pet, you are going to have braids in your hair. She is going to love keeping you.
You're gonna have a hard time braiding Genasi hair because there's a lot of rocks in it.
She's tenacious.
Okay, she'll figure it out.
Yeah. She lived in the Colosseum type world, dude.
Hey.
She don't give a fuck. She just wants a pet.
You might just braid like random bits of fabric that you find to the rocks in his head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think of Agnes, but like more murdery.
Oh God,
Yeah,
Agnes is great.
Less
And-
crazy.
Agnes was
just like. Go ahead.
Agnes was the sister hag to the hag that I was playing.
Oh,
So
okay.
we played a pair of hag sisters, and I
Hagatha.
had Agatha Rosemary Mim, and she had Agnes Lavender Mim.
Hmm.
And Lavender Mim was hit by a house, so she was a little addled in the head. And Agatha has laughed about it, not necessarily indicating that she was responsible for said house.
She hasn't denied it either, though.
She has not denied it either. She just loves the fact that her sister was hit by a house, but sad that her sister survived it.
So whereas Agatha is like on the darker side of the spectrum, Agnes is true neutral. She
Okay.
is a life and death.
Well, she's definitely on the spectrum. I mean, let's not.
Fuck you.
that-
She's not on the spectrum. She's just nuts. Okay. And dumb and can't read. With the
She-
brain of a crow. Let's be real.
She
She's got the
has
brain of a
ADD,
crow.
which means she's technically on the spectrum because they've
She's
determined that
attention
ADD is on the
deficit
spectrum.
ooh shiny, okay?
Yeah.
Because she's got crow brain.
Well,
It
you know,
was
it's
great. I loved playing with those two. Those
Hot.
it's corvid brain because magpies and crows and ravens.
Yeah. She does follow the crow queen though. So she like her dream is to ascend to be a crow.
Is the crow
She
queen
doesn't
like?
realize that she cannot actually become a crow because she's a human.
But you could with true polymorph.
Right, but she's a cleric, so that's not something she can do.
You need
But
a
in
friend.
her, she
And you
bought
might have
she
made
bought
a
a love
friend.
potion. She bought a love potion to make her sister love her
Aw, that's
from a
sweet.
charlatan. From a charlatan.
Oh well,
It was
shit.
basically like
I've played
pink
that
water.
character. Yeah, no. I've sold a lot of pink water in my day.
And then because she bought said love potion, quote unquote, she got taken to trial on trying to sell her husband into marriage.
Yeah, that was great. I totally loved being in a forced marriage because my sister somehow became, legally binding whenever she signed stuff in my behalf.
Yeah, my
He just wants you to reproduce to carry on the Mim line.
my
A 100-year-old hag reproducing. Just want to put that out there.
In Agatha's defense, she may not want the husband, but she was going to end up with it one way or the other. And in
She was
Agnes's
not.
defense, Agatha's the most beautiful woman she's ever met. So, like, why wouldn't some guy want to sweep her up?
my charlatan basically was like hucking essential oils, and telling
Nice.
people that it cured cancer.
Nice.
Your
like an
charlatan
actual
had a pyramid
MLM.
scheme.
Yeah, he was honestly like I might have started a cult, I might have started a pyramid scheme, it might have been both. Who knows?
Nexium and a youth living tied together.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Aspirations for Agatha and Agnes.
See, you guys would have gotten along great with Malcolm. Everybody loved Malcolm.
That would have changed the nature of the campaign very quickly if there were 3 hucksters.
There was so Agatha and Agnes actually bond. Like the only time they didn't argue was when they were talking about their gardens.
Okay.
That was the best thing. I loved the garden, and I really wish we'd been able to touch more on that. The man-eating rutabagas, or the man-eating cucumbers, were great.
And Agnes's garden was all poisonous plants. So like tomatoes,
Mhm.
Agatha's were
eggplants,
grumpy.
potatoes, because they are all toxic. Yeah. Tomatoes and eggplants because they're nightshade family.
Yeah,
So
but I gotta go inside. I'm gonna put my kid to bed and then get ready for my next campaign.
Right.
all right,
Same.
So,
I gotta go to bed to go to work tomorrow. So
haha.
Well, it sounds like you guys
It
had
was-
fun, so I'm happy. So
Good for
I will-
session.
cool,
Yep,
thank
yep.
you.
All right.
And I will see you guys next week.
See ya.
All right. Laters.
Bye.
Laters.
I don't wanna. Fuck you and your stupid face.
Fuck you. Hello?
Fuck you and your stupid face.
Oh, fuck you and your stupid face.
Your face is more stupider.
Your face is more fucked.
Only because I have to look at your dumbass.
I have nothing. Oh no. Stop it. Stop doing that.
Hi, Polly.
Hi, Polly.
Evening.
I was just telling Shin, fuck you in your face.
Sure.
Who's drawing all over the map?
Not me.
Not I.
Ooh, Dad's gonna be mad.
Dad.
Ooh.
Well, Dad's drawing in white normally, though.
Yeah, I think Dad's trying to do that itinerary.
Oh, great.
Was I that bad last session? Honestly,
No.
I don't remember
No.
being that bad, but
What's up?
honestly, I was made out to be a very bad person last session.
Were you?
Were you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought you were very kind and considerate
I was trying
person
to.
last
yes.
session.
But Twunk made me out to be not very nice.
And there you were. He was the person you were being nice to.
Yeah. I don't remember you being a bad person last session.
Okay, good. I'm also very, very tired. It has been a long 2 weeks.
Seeing that her companion is emotionally distressed, giving the advice that most expert agree is the best way for people to deal with their problems. Pretend they don't exist and move on. Twunk crying. Tamberlay employing throw everything at the wall and see what sticks method of medicine.
And
That's me anyway, but still.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's... There's only 2 mentions
Okay.
of you. And one was,
Sure,
because
well-
that was literally, what you did for the medicine thing. You were just trying to figure out a way to get Twunk to come to.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think it was just a funny way of phrasing it.
Okay.
What's up?
So it's been a very long day.
We're just saying horrible things about Twunk.
Not at all, actually.
No.
Oh, to be very clear, Polly / Tamperley. I never know actually what I should call you.
It's all good. Either way.
But that very first comment is just because if you'll recall, when Twunk was unconscious and you failed miserably that medicine check, you just started then should I punch him?
Yeah, I
It's
know,
like,
I know. Yeah. You kind of hurt my feelings. I was like, but I don't remember being mean to anybody last session. I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, we were just saying, it doesn't
that-
sound like it was intended to be mean.
No, it was just the comedy of it, where it's just the first things you just were thrown out there, while somebody was clearly just out bleeding nuts, just should I hit him? Will that help?
Oh,
Hey.
and,
Throw him across the room.
and if you're wondering whether to call Tamberley or Polly, you can use their couple name, Tampale.
No, don't ever do that again. Ever.
That
or,
hurt.
Similarly, the other comment, which I'm assuming was maybe also possibly distressing to your brain, but it was just because again in the moment, where it's just Twunk was like about to spiral. It's just like, no, I need you to be present. But all I'm thinking in the back of my head while writing the notes is just like, just like, have you ever just like walked up to somebody and just like, hey, I just need you to stop.
Yeah.
Like whatever you're
Makes sense.
feeling, just stop.
Welcome,
Oh,
everybody.
Oh,
Hero.
Hello.
Hello, stranger.
And Pan?
oh, Valak,
And
real quick.
Hello.
Could you give, if you haven't already, could you give Tamperley back permissions to see the Gen Chat?
Please.
Yeah.
I freaked out last night because I didn't know what was happening.
There you go.
Because like you gave Group 1 and Group 2 permission, but because Polly has a different role,
Where is it? There it is. Yeah. So many great things. The we're not playing. We're not doing our show last night. That would have been great.
yeah, it's just like I realized like with the context after you said that, it's just like, oh, I guess that did sound mean without context.
No, it didn't actually. Like, I was actually walking somewhere and I was like, so who's playing tonight? And you were like, no one. Because
We're back.
it's
No.
not happening. It was like, oh shit, did I miss something?
But it's like I don't know how you possibly could have missed the at everyone. That like pings everybody. But you can't get the at everyone if you're not part of the server where it happened.
If you're not at everyone, yeah.
or if you have stream mode on and you're in the middle of a stream.